Hi everybody, it's me again. This is Nandini Sen, and I've invited my dear friend Sharmilla, who I've modeled with and who I've known for over 40 years, to come and chat with me on self care and bouncing back after setbacks. I've worked with people for over 35 years, and I've seen that everybody wants to love themselves, wants to be happy, wants to be peaceful, and the most important part of it is letting go of pain, letting go of expectations, letting go of grief, letting go of circumstances. And through the years, I've seen my dear friend Sharmila, one of her greatest strengths is the ability to just move forward through all of life's curveballs. So that's why I've called her to speak to us. So let me get her to join us. Hi, Shams, come. I've added you. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome, Shams.
Am I clear?
I'm fine. I was just telling them that I've known you for over 40 years, and that one of the most inspirational things about you and something that I've admired over these years is your ability to go through life, not just ups we all go through very smoothly, but go through the curveballs in quite an amazing way. So, what do you think is your biggest strength?
My strength actually, Nandini, has grown over the years. So, when I was younger, I was fearful, I had anxiety, I had a lot of things, issues that teenagers had. But
Yes,
over the years, you go through so much in your own life journey that you learn to deal with things. And I guess everybody learns to deal with different things. I mean, there's emotional, there's physical, there's mental, there's
yes,
stress, there's anxiety. So I think every example that was thrown at me in different these kind of spheres, I learned to deal with it. So I got stronger and stronger. But
yes,
and I think my spiritual strength also got very strong. So that helped me, and I have a great backing of my family and really good friends. And I think that helps you a lot
yes,
because wrong advice at the wrong time can push you in another path. So right advice at the right time is it's just better for your growth.
yes.
So I think over the years my strengths have just improved, a lot.
Yeah. So, who do you say? What would you say was your? Who is the biggest role model that you've had? Who would you
You know,
say?
without a doubt, it was my mother.
Yeah.
I mean, I lost my dad when I was very young, and my mother was my biggest strength. And the values that she taught me, actually, today when I look back and I say, wow, amazing, because she really taught me how to face life, whether you're up or you're down, or you're sad or you're happy. She taught me how to face life when you're going through your anxieties, your weaknesses. So she actually was my biggest strength. If I ever had any issues, she was my first phone call. And she, through life, when you come through all these, your journeys is full of these ups and downs, right? You always
Yes.
think of it more when you're down. You always think of these things more when you're down. Very rarely does one really think of it when you're up because you're too busy and you're too excited in being up there. My mother used to say, what's down and what's up? There's somebody always further than you down. There's somebody always further than you up.
Wow.
Yeah. So lead a balanced life is very important, and very much live in the moment, because yesterday's finished. So why are you crying over it? Worry about today and worry about tomorrow what you're going to do. but not 10 years later, 5 years later, where are you going to be 5 years later? Or nothing. I don't even think about that. So I really live in the moment. It's easy said, difficult to do.
Yes.
But when I'm down, I'm all the more living in the moment. I make sure I think about why I am down, and I make sure that and I know this is not going to last. Because everything changes, Nandini. Everything changes. Your feelings of that situation, your anxiety at that moment, everything changes. Your sadness will change. Even when you're happy, even that changes.
Yeah.
Because that is a feeling. I mean, I'm happy. I'll give you an example. For all my life, I've had an issue with my weight. Okay, I've always said, I mean, I'm talking about after I'm modeling. But I just said, I'm just yo-yoing all the time, and everybody only talks about that. Oh, how thin you become. Oh, how fat you become. Oh, you put on weight. One day, I said to myself, you know what? This is me. If I really wanted to be thin, why am I not doing something about it? I'm
Yeah.
always cheating. I'm always cheating. So how are you going to be thin? So if you're going to cheat, be happy with where you are. So
Yes.
now I say, make yourself look the best you can at this weight. Or get serious about it, put it out there, and do something about it.
Yeah.
It's very easy to say, oh, I'm so upset about this. But have you done something about that? Seriously, to not be upset.
Yes.
I feel today's people, their strengths are very low. Their patience level and their strengths are low. You need, I feel children need to be taught this in school, that you need to be strong about yourself, whoever you are. Because
Yes.
everybody cannot become the president of America and everybody cannot become the prime minister of India. So
Exactly.
you're your own president and your own prime minister. So deal with
I think our parents just had stronger values
it. Yes.
and stronger character building ways, and life was different in those days.
Yes.
So we were brought up in a very different way, and we actually listened to our parents.
Yeah.
Like
Or,
you say that your mother was your role model, like my
yeah.
mother was my role
Yeah.
model.
I know that.
And she very much taught me stuff like how your mom has taught me. And I will never forget this, baby, when you walked into my home. And I remember you'd had a fall. See, I'm getting goose flesh. You'd had a fall 2 days before. I too started crying. And you showed me your leg, and it was
Yeah.
purple.
Yeah. The whole
And
leg.
you had just come to visit me, and you were not bothered about your leg and the purpleness of it,
Yeah.
and the fact that you were in pain.
Yeah.
And you just took that situation and said, "At least my leg is not broken. At
Exactly.
least my leg is not broken." And
Yeah.
you just
So I have
went
this.
forward.
I have this thing of flip the coin, and anything, just flip it. It could
Yeah.
have been worse.
Yes, it could
So
have been worse.
yeah. So one of the big things, of course, I live with is gratitude.
Yes,
Gratitude for everything. If I'm sick, I'll say, okay, at least I'm talking, at least I can eat, at least I can bathe, you
yes,
know, feeling sick.
yes,
So flip the coin.
yes,
Just be grateful for, I'm grateful for the smallest things. Like I'm grateful that I have an AC in the car. What if
yeah,
my AC broke down, and I'm just like in a sweat. So I'll just say,
yeah,
oh, because me, I hate the heat.
yes.
So you have to be grateful for. Now the thing is, it's very, again I say, very easy said. I've learned this over the years.
It's a
That
process
when
you have to do
it's a
every day. You can't
yes,
just say that I'm going to move forward. You have to
yeah,
actually move forward
yeah,
every day.
that's it. Now the thing is, when you're down and you're feeling down, now whether it's mentally, physically, financially, okay?
Yeah,
Financially is the biggest, because financially you'll always bounce back. Whatever,
yeah,
you will always have less or more than someone else financially.
yeah,
Okay? My saddest thing would be if you are seriously ill.
yeah,
So, if you're seriously ill, you have to then realize, which is very difficult to do, that live in the moment. Just live the moment, enjoy your life, live
yes,
and just continue living the moment, enjoying your life.
yes,
Mental illness, in fact, when you're mentally feeling, oh my God, why this, why that, why always me? No way, please change that. There's no such thing as why always me. Because that can be changed so easily. The remote of your thoughts are in your hand.
hands.
It is in
I,
your hand. So
I
whether you want
agree
to be
with you.
happy or you want to be unhappy, that's your choice.
Yeah.
So it is very people don't realize it. They say, oh, today I'm feeling really low, I don't want to go out today. Oh, why are you low? You have everything in life. You have everything. You have food on the table, you have roof over your head, you have family, you have cars, you have people inviting you here, there, everywhere. Why are you low?
Yeah.
I've not understood that. So I truly believe people don't always practice gratefulness.
Exactly. So
Gratefulness,
the point is to spotlight. See, misery loves company. You're going to be miserable about something. You're going to
yeah,
keep on and
yeah,
on letting that churn in your
yeah,
mind.
yeah,
Like I remember when I had breast cancer, you asked me, you said, are you sure you even had it?
yeah.
It's because I didn't focus on it. I focused on the gratitude. I focused that one day the car wasn't there and I had no one to come with me. I just kept thanking the taxi driver who took me to Induja for my radiation. At
Exactly.
least I had the cab. At least I had money for the taxi. At least I had an AC hospital to sit in. At least I had wonderful technicians.
Yes.
So what you're
Oh,
saying is so right. In a difficult situation,
you have to
you
be
can
more grateful.
flip the coin to gratitude.
Yes, you have to
Yeah.
be.
Yes.
Come out of it so beautifully. At the end of the day, we're lucky to have our doctor Rohit
Yes.
Burman. Don't do
I
anything
really
wrong.
thank him.
Yeah,
Really.
and be grateful more so when you're down and out. Now,
Yeah.
when I mean by down and out, that down and out is up to you. What is down and out? I don't
Yes.
come down and out as on a daily basis. There's no such thing.
No.
Everybody's business goes ups and downs. Everybody has.
Yes.
By the way, everybody has issues. Everybody. It's different issues for different
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
So you just have to understand that why would you have issues? Everybody's life is not smooth.
No.
You have to understand that our life actually to be grateful is very smooth. We are
Yes.
going about our life, we are traveling, we are working, our children are fine, we are blessed with good children, we are blessed with a good family. We can't ask for more.
We
So,
can't. And maybe we've had the best life as models, if you ask me.
yeah,
We had the
that's
best
right.
friends. We
Yeah,
had the most amazing time. Just for
absolutely.
that, if we're grateful, that's good enough.
Absolutely, because Nandini, not many people, some of the richest people don't have good friends.
Yeah.
Because what is a friend is somebody who has your back
Yeah.
forever. A
Yes.
friend is somebody who's there.
Yes.
Doesn't have to be physically sitting in front of you, but who's there for you and
Yes.
who doesn't have an agenda. Very few people have that.
Yes.
Everybody has an agenda.
Yes, I want to tell everybody that I have seen Sharmila in her worst times helping other people. She'd focus on how she can help them set up their business, how she can help this one sell whatever product they needed to be sell.
Yeah,
And that really works. If you start helping somebody else, the
yeah,
universe, God, however you would like to
yeah,
say it, gives back to you
yeah.
multifold. I've seen you always do
I
that.
truly believe that I don't. I'm very. I pro women entrepreneurs. I really don't think anybody should be sitting back and doing
Yes.
nothing. So whether you're cooking in your kitchen, whether you're an amazing housewife, whether you have a business, whether you are, got a job, whatever, you have to mentally keep yourself busy for the rest of your life. Now, one of the things is not many people help, Nani. Not many people help.
No.
Nobody Nobody helped me. There were very few friends of mine who actually were there for me and helped me. Like you. You actually gave me my career when I was a choreographer. So very few people help. So I always believe in helping somebody start
Yes.
something, do something, connect them to other people. Not many people do that, you
So
know.
would you
So
say
and I,
your strengths are one is the ability to move
oh yes,
forward. Secondly, you flip the coin.
flip the coin is very big
Thirdly, you live in gratitude,
all the time.
gratitude, gratitude.
Yeah.
Fourthly, service is a very important part of your life, like
Yes.
helping
Seva.
others.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And Seva comes in different forms. It doesn't mean you have to go to a charity place and feed poor people. I feel charity starts at home. It's my friends who need help, my friends who need help, friends' children who need help. I will help anybody who needs a break or needs to be introduced to someone, needs to sell some product. I will be there. I also believe, by the way, Nandini, a lot in karma. A lot.
Yes.
I believe what you give, you get. So people say, oh, karma, this, karma, that. It's true. There's no such thing. It's not just a quote. It's not just a saying or a thing to put up on your Instagram. So I totally believe in there's no harm in being nice and putting it out there,
Yes.
helping people. Because
Yes.
when you need help, maybe somebody will come up, you know?
I agree with you. My
Yeah,
toughest times, all of you have been there loving me so much. It
yeah.
makes such a
Always,
difference when you have a support system.
always. We
And
are
that's
there
your
all.
karma coming back to you. So
Yes,
your
absolutely.
karma will come back. It will come running
Running
back to you.
back to you. It
Yeah.
does.
So
And
the seeds you sow are very important.
and
I
karma
agree
doesn't
with
come
you.
back. It doesn't come back to you the way you want it.
No.
It'll come back in a way where it'll hurt
Yes.
you in another sphere.
Yes.
But that's not up to us. We are not God and we're not sitting here for people to
No.
do and all that. We
No.
are just saying do good because that's what you'll get back.
Yes.
And and gratitude, like I said, when you are down and out, that time you start looking at things, oh, this was not happening for me, oh, this is not good for me, oh, this person. Don't do that.
Yes.
Gratitude
I
is,
agree.
oh my God, I'm so happy that I got Netflix and I'm watching Netflix every day. Oh my God, I'm so happy that I can even take a holiday. I'm so happy that I can,
Yes.
my hair is growing beautifully after it fell.
I'm so
You know,
happy my AC is working well. I'm so happy I have a fan in my room. I'm
I'm
happy for that. Yeah.
absolutely, because I see my staff when they come in this heat, the first thing they do is switch on the fan.
Yeah.
The first thing they do in the kitchen is switch on the fan.
Yes.
So you have to just be grateful for wherever you are,
Everything.
in whichever
Ev-
phase of your life. Now,
yes.
a lot of these things, like I say, are easily said, very difficult to
You have to
do.
teach yourself this as a practice every day, every minute of every day.
Yeah, because see,
It's not just something.
we are human beings,
Yes.
and
Takes
human beings,
time.
yeah, and we have a greed. We just want more and more and more of everything. Why are we not happy with what there is? And of
Yes.
course, you can afford more. So go ahead. But don't make that your life. Don't make that like, I just want, I want, I want. Array, first be grateful for what you have. You're only wanting. People in business, you're making 10,000 rupees today, you want 20,000 tomorrow, you want 30,000. But are you enjoying that 10,000
The
first?
first 10,000. The
Yeah.
first puri of
Yeah.
chana,
Yeah.
sing and chana.
And Nandini, like you and me know, before you know it, you're a senior citizen.
Yeah.
Before you know it, you're aging.
Yes.
Before you know it, there are a lot of things you can't do.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, what you gotta do is enjoy yourself in those years. It's a
Yes.
journey. It's not a goal to reach. So through your 20s and your 30s, enjoy. When I used to travel with models and I used to do shows and I used to tell them, I'll never forget this. I landed in New York with 5 of my models and they said, Shams, like I said, I don't care. Better take something to get out of that jet lag because I'm taking you to this play, I'm taking you to a restaurant, I'm taking you to this. He said, but when are we rehearsing? I said, that is on the day of the show. You don't worry about it. Come all the way to New York to
Yes.
enjoy. So,
Yes.
I've come to New York to do a show, go do the show and leave. I mean, you got the opportunity to be in the best city in the world. You got to see
Yeah.
it, you know.
I
So
agree.
I really believe in the moment, and I'll do that anyway. If I go to Agra also, I'm going to Agra see the Taj. I'm not seeing anything else. No,
Yeah.
I want to eat food in the dhaba. I want to go and see the hotels. I want to go and see. So you just have to, you have
You
to,
just have to make your life
yes,
wonderful
one
for you. When
for
we
yourself.
were traveling on the Rhine,
Yes,
Lacelle and me at every stop, we used to go running out and walk here,
yes,
walk there, go to the
yes,
market, go to the church, just have a
yes,
blast.
yes,
Talking about church, I know that you have very strong faith. And I
yes.
think that's one thing that also held you through all your tough times.
Yes, my mother Mary. By the way, I've done spiritual shopping all my life,
Yes,
and I've been everywhere. Name it, Tirupati, Ajmer Sharif, name it. But one friend of mine took me into church, which I've been to church many times before,
yes,
and that day, it was like nobody asked me for money, nobody asked me to give a donation. There was no queue to get in, and I just looked at the Mother Mary statue, and she was looking at me and saying, "You've come," and just crying. And my brother was very ill and I was really upset. I said, was I really? I mean, and I said, okay. And from there onwards, every day when I prayed, it was Mother Mary's photograph. You know how you get signals? I
yes.
get signals, by the way. I get signals all the time. The universe sends me signals. I may sound silly, but I do.
You don't
So I
sound
will,
silly.
I, I
She was in Lourdes and she's called me from the grotto and said,
yeah,
come, come, come,
yeah,
come, listen, look at here, and
yeah,
pray for anything you
yes,
want.
yes.
Yeah.
So I get on Instagram when I'm, when you're not feeling good or you're looking through your iPad, and suddenly mother will come up. I'm saying,
Wow.
okay, so these are my answers. Like,
Yes.
I'm praying for something, and I said that day, like I had an issue in my house, and Shan was not well, whatever. I was praying, and I prayed to my Mother Mary every day. But my friend, I opened the door, the doorbell rang. My friends, there was a Tirupati laddu in front of me. She
Wow.
went to Tirupati and sent me the laddu. Now that is my signal.
Yes.
That don't worry, we are here.
Yeah.
So
We're looking after you.
yes, so see the signals God sends you.
Yeah.
God is sending you signals.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not talking to people who are atheists. You lead your life. I'm
Yeah.
not an atheist. I believe in my mother very, very
Yeah.
strongly. And she's really taken me through thick and thin. And she has taught me that when you're up, enjoy it. But feel it. When you're down, feel it. And then say, okay, now what? So that's how when you say, I move on, I just move on with the faith that I know it's going to be fine. And whatever it is was meant to be. Was meant to be. Nobody does not have a situation in their home. So
Yeah.
if the
And
situation in
another thing I've seen you have a lot of trust because I've seen you again when you're down, you'll still call me. You'll still give me some wonderful meal. You just share that. Okay, fine. You also share this time with me.
yes,
Whether it's the worst time.
yes,
Even if
yes,
it's one roti,
yes,
you'll share it with 4 people.
yeah, yeah,
That's a wonderful quality also. It's a
yeah,
trust that I trust that God is going to provide for me.
yes. And God will provide for all of us. Trust me.
Yes.
Just believe. I won't say I'm positive about every situation. I'm a positive person. I don't like to think negatively at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, have negative people around me. That's not me, and I move away. So I feel in our lifetime, which we've had quite a bit now, every 10 years your life kind of
Yes.
evolves. So some people in your life leave you. Some people in
Yes.
your life continue. Some
Yes.
people in life leave you and come back with a new equation,
Yes.
which is fine. But
Yeah.
you accept that and
Yes.
move on.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, you have one life. Live it in
I
your terms.
agree.
But live it
On
in your
your terms.
that's it.
I agree with you.
Live it in your terms. At the end of the day, it's your journey, not your daughters, not your sons, not your husband, not your mother.
Yes.
Your journey, you know.
Yes.
And
Yeah. It was
I
lovely.
still remember my mother saying things like,
Your
till
mother?
you my mother saying things like, till
Yes.
you can walk, just travel. Because
Yes.
once you can't, you'll
Yes.
be at home,
Yeah.
you know. So there are a lot of wise things that she
Yeah.
taught me that,
Yeah.
just because you're feeling down and someone's not well, and so, doesn't mean you cannot go on with your life. You go on with your life on a certain level.
Yes.
You don't start partying. Obviously, you don't start partying. But even the other way around, when you're doing well, don't over party. There's no need.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just do what you think is right. I always feel we as mothers, our children have their own journey. But we're
Yes.
so obsessed that, you must do this, you must do that, you must do that. I realized my mother at 18, 19, after giving me all this, said, now this is your journey.
Yeah.
Now I'm there for you, but you go where you think you should go. And I think that's lovely. We are there for you whenever you need us, but you go where you
Oh,
think you
yeah.
should go. Actually, one of my biggest lows in my life was when I lost my mom.
Yeah.
Because my mom was
I
unwell.
remember.
The thing is when your parents are unwell and they're just dragging and,
Yes.
it's very bad. My mother wasn't unwell. My mother was absolutely fine and just sat on a chair and went away. So for me, that was a shocker. I said, you were fine. What happened? It took me so long to get over it,
Yes.
Nandini. So long.
I remember, baby. I remember.
But that was one thing I couldn't just get out of. I just couldn't get out of
But
it.
you got
But then
out of it.
I got out of
Getting
it.
over parents is very
And
difficult.
that was her journey.
Yeah.
My mother's one thing was, I keep praying every day. I don't want to suffer and go. I don't want to be in pain and go. So her wishes have come true. Her
Yes,
wishes true.
absolutely. So quick recap of what you said just now.
Yeah,
One is that there's karma for everybody.
everyone.
To live remembering that what you sow, you're going to reap.
Yeah,
Secondly, no matter what, you stay in gratitude. Thirdly,
flip the coin.
you move on. Fourthly, there's faith.
Yeah.
Fifth,
Flip the
mother has taught you
Yeah.
that when you have, enjoy, know that it'll go when it goes. When you don't have, accept it,
Yeah.
but know this will also go. So the point is that when you're going through something low, it's not as if you've forgotten you're going through it, but you still live in gratitude.
Yeah.
Many people ask me, many of my friends ask me, but oh, if you say that you're moving on for that, that are you pretending it's not there? No, it's not pretending it's not there. It's understanding, yes, it's
Yeah.
there, and I choose to move on. I'm
Yes.
not saying that's not
You
happened.
choose
I'm just saying
to
that I'm
live.
moving on.
You choose to
Yes.
live.
You
You know?
choose to live.
Yeah.
Your focus goes on a positive thing.
Yes.
You don't pretend that this is not there.
Yes.
So
Actually,
that's a very good point.
live your life
Yes.
because you're alive. You're not dead.
Live your life because you're alive.
Alive.
Exactly.
You're alive.
Don't live half marela, half
Yes.
thakela.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
at the end of the day, we have to really see whatever it is, you have many opportunities in front of you. Don't say no. Because
Yeah.
these have come to you. Other people are not getting those opportunities.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
take those opportunities, enjoy it, and move on. But patience today, I feel, is very low with people, and
Yeah.
strength is very low with people.
Also,
Fear,
also at our age, we've been through so much, Sharmila. You know,
yeah, yeah,
we've
yeah,
learned, we've been seasoned.
yes. So we've gone through a
Yeah.
lot, we've seen a lot, and today there are a lot of things I realize which are not important for me to waste my time overthinking.
No.
I just don't waste my time overthinking that.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah.
Live today, worry next day what's happening, the third day. Don't say, oh, day before yesterday was this, oh my god, last week was this. There's no need for that. It's gone. Last week is not coming back to you. You
True.
understand? So just
Yes.
your
Correct. So, what would you say is your mantra for life?
my
If I
what?
was to ask you, your mantra for life.
My mantra for life is one is definitely gratitude, and one is live truly with whatever opportunities you are getting in the moment.
Okay.
So whether you're down or you're up, let me tell you, when you're down, when I was down, one of my best trips I did to America, flying beautifully, living beautifully, was when I had no money to go there and shop. So, I mean, what was it down if somebody heard me? That's not down, you know?
Yeah.
Down. Don't just go into a dungeon and say, oh my God, my life is so this and my life is. No, no, no. You've got opportunities to do many things. In
Yeah.
sitting at home and watching Netflix, to me, that's an opportunity.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
I love watching movies. So my mantra would be live in gratitude, whatever the condition of your life is.
Lovely. Live in
Yeah.
gratitude, whatever the condition of your
And
life is. So thank you
always,
so much. Sorry?
and always flip the coin.
I love this. Always flip the coin.
Yes.
Always flip the coin. It's a
Flip the,
fantastic thing.
because it could have been worse. 100% it could have been worse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always flip the coin because it could have been worse.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Lovely. Anything else, baby?
I'm loving the space I'm in.
Yes.
I love what I do. I love it. I love doing it at my own pace. I've realized a lot in life on everything changes. Everything changes. Your thoughts, your mind, your friends,
Yes.
your child, everything changes. And go with the flow.
Yeah.
Go with the flow. You
Yes.
know, don't have that it's always your way. Just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you so
So,
much for doing this.
not
And I'll speak to you soon.
yes, yes.
Thank you all who watched. And bye. I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Any questions anyone has? Oh, no. Love your attitude, feeling so grateful. I've always seen you positive and laughing, giving happy vibes. Sharmila.
How
Lovely.
sweet.
How sweet. So wonderful. Amazing interview. Very, very nice.
Be
Both of
grateful,
you.
guys.
Thank you guys. Bye. My fabulous Sharmila Priya Kakkar Kapoor. How
Yeah.
sweet.
Because in fact, Priya and me had this long talk recently when I met her. And I
Huh.
was she's such an amazing girl. So hardworking, so hardworking. I said, you just understand, you have to be grateful because she's doing so well. She has a beautiful furniture store, but she doesn't have time to enjoy that. Yeah, you know? So, yeah, she's a lovely girl.
That's because you're lovely, so everybody's
No,
lovely with you. That's all I can say.
everybody's lovely now.
Even
So
lovely,
are
but
you.
he's
Look what
lovely
you've
with
gone through
me.
in your life. Look what you've gone through in your
Oh,
life. You've come out so well. You've
thank
really been strong. And really, I mean, not only from where to where you've done through your life journey.
you.
And today you're still beautiful, strong, positive, and very happy in your space. Very happy in your
Yes.
space. Yes.
Very happy. I've just moved on. To each his own.
Yes. Yes. To each his own.
To each his own. Thank you
Okay.
so much for doing
Okay.
this. I know you're
Okay.
very, very
That
busy.
was
It means a lot to you. Goodbye.
okay.
Bye.
Bye.